Namaskar and welcome. I am Yatharth Sikka. In the next few minutes, we'll be getting the top news of the last 24 hours. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has decided to initiate disciplinary proceeding against several police officers, including the state top cop, over the security breach of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Punjab in January 2022. As per the official letter by the government of Punjab, the major penalty is against Siddharth Chattopadhyay, the then DGP of Punjab, Inderbir Singh, the then DIG Firozpur Range, and Harmandeep Singh Hans, the then SSP Firozpur, over the PM Narendra Modi security breach in the Punjab. Khalistani reign of terror continues after London Indian consulate in US San Francisco vandalized raising Pro Khalistan slogans. The protester broke out upon the makeshift security barriers raised by the city police installed two so-called Khalistani flag inside the consulate and vandalized the premises. On March 20, the Supreme Court bench comprising Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice P.S. Narasimha and Justice J.P. Pardiwala agreed to list for the hearing plea seeking the Central Bureau of Investigation probe into the Palghar mob lynching case. The petitioners informed the SC that the Maharashtra government has agreed to the CBI probe in the case and therefore the plea could be disposed of. On March 20, the Ministry of Home Affairs has recommended a CBI inquiry against IAS turned social activist Harsh Mandar's Aman Biradari NGO for the alleged Foreign Contribution Regulation Act violation, said government sources. The Ministry of Home Affairs move came almost 2 years after the Economic Offence Wing of Delhi Police in 2021 has also registered a case under Section 406, 409, 420, 120B of the Indian Penal Code against the Mandar's NGO Center for Equity Studies and its official where Mandar is a director. The FIR was filed by the Criminal Breach of Trust. Foundation for India and Indian Diaspora Studies and Indian Advocacy and Awareness Group on March 19 said that it strongly suspects Pakistan's spy agency Inter-Service Intelligence ISI is behind attack on Indian missions in UK and US. The Khalistani supporters have started creating a chaos across the world. After vandalism in London, Khalistan supporters allegedly attacked the Indian consulate in San Francisco. Videos of supporters breaking the doors and barging into the office surfaced on social media. Son of Khalistan Liberation Front terrorist ISI-linked Avtar Singh Khanda arrested for pulling down Indian flag at embassy in London. The Khalistani terrorist Avtar Singh Khanda trained Amritpal Singh for Mission Khalistan. Khanda has a direct connection with Pamma, the leader of the band Babar Khalsa International. Together, these three conspired to push Punjab towards terrorism once again. Star hockey player Rani Rampal has created history as she becomes the first ever woman hockey player to have a stadium named after her. Indian Railways modern coach factory in Rai Bareli, Uttar Pradesh has renamed the hockey stadium as Rani's Girl Hockey Turf. Another Khalistani on March 21, Ahmad Dhaliwal of the Poetic Justice Foundation urged Rihanna to speak up for the Punjab. In a tweet, he wrote that, "Hey Rihanna, Punjab needs you. Civil liberties suspended, human rights violated, communication blocked." In February 2021, it was reported by the print that the sources believe Skyrocket, a PR firm where Khalistani Ahmad Dhaliwal is director, paid approx 2.5 million to pop star Rihanna to tweet in favor of the farmers' protest in Indian currency, that is well over 18 crores. On March 20, Indian origin news director at Radio AM 600 Sameer Kaushal was attacked by the pro-Khalistani group in Surrey, British Columbia in Canada. In a Twitter thread, Kaushal expressed his dismay over the incident and said that the police present at the scene asked him to leave instead of acting against the attackers. He wrote that, "I was in Surrey, BC to cover the Ottawa Indian High Commissioner visit where a pro-Khalistani group treated the Canadian media like this." In the video he shared, Kaushal was taken away by the police. At one point, he was almost pushed by one of the officers who were asking him to leave. Further in the video, abuses in Punjabi language could be directed at Kaushal. 23 individuals have been designated as a terrorist under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967 during 2022 until date, and their names have been added in the 4th schedule of the Act. MOS Home Nityanand Rai to Lok Sabha during the budget session of Parliament. All embassies that are located across the world are for the benefit of our citizens who are living abroad, and if they are attacked, this won't be accepted. Disrespecting and attacking Indian national flag won't be accepted by any Indian, said Manjinder Singh Sirsa, BJP leader. The Sikh leaders of the Khalistani live in Pakistan and the ISI continues to mislead some young people. We expect that the security of our embassy should be improved and such terrorist organizations should not be given shelter in another countries, RK Singh, Union Power Minister, said. The work being done by the Punjab Police, the Punjab government and the central government for arresting Amritpal Singh is commendable. The anti-national element should not be spared, said VHP leader Vinod Bansal. ED summoned senior NCP leader and former Maharashtra Minister Hassan Musharraf in sugar mill corruption case. ED has directed the minister to appear on March 24 for further interrogation. Yesterday, ED interrogated him for around 10 hours. Till now, he has been questioned 2 times by the ED. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh has made baseless accusation against the chair. The leader of the opposition refused to meet the chairman. We condemn this. This is a very unfortunate situation in the parliament, said Piyush Goyal, Union Minister and leader of House Rajya Sabha. We will be back with news at 9 tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.